Bulginaka, do you know that cybercrime is becoming a growing problem in Fiji?
Cybercrime is defined as a crime in which a computer is the object of the crime, such as hacking and spamming.
Cybercrime is also cyberbullying and using fake profiles to cause panic and spreading false news.
If you're involved in this or know anyone who's committing these crimes, report them immediately.
I'm Polly.
And I'm Peter.
We host the Traffic Jam Show on City FM.
From 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. every weekday.
Do the right thing.
In this bulletin, new opposition leader to be elected today. Fiji First MP Vijendra PRAKASH also resigns. An electoral commission to confirm new MPs.
From the studios of FBC Suva.
The election of a new opposition leader is now confirmed for this morning. This comes after now former leader Sitiveni Rambuka announced his sudden resignation from Parliament yesterday. An amended order paper from the Parliament Secretariat lists the election of the leader of opposition as one of the first orders of business before debate resumes on the President's speech. Opposition Whip Linda Tambuya confirmed FBC News that all opposition MPs will meet at 8:30 today to vote for Rambuka's replacement.
People that can vote for the leader opposition are opposition members. So that would be NFP and SADAPA members, not members of Fiji First. That's in the Constitution. It's on the order paper.
FBC News believes party leader Viliame Ngavoka and senior SADAPA member Ratuna Ingama Lalambalavu are front-runners to become opposition leader. Government Member of Parliament Vijendra PRAKASH has also resigned from Parliament. This was confirmed by Fiji First General Secretary Ayaz Syed Kayum, who confirms the resignation is effective immediately. In his resignation letter, PRAKASH states that he has taken the decision due to charges laid against him for allegedly breaching the Parliamentary Remunerations Act. PRAKASH also outlines that his recent health condition does not allow him to serve with full capacity. PRAKASH is charged with allegedly claiming $33,000 in allowances by lying about his place of residence.
The reality of the matter is that these charges are very serious charges, and he did not want this to in any way blemish the credibility or the integrity of Parliament. And of course, he was also concerned about the party itself, and we'd like to acknowledge his fortitude and indeed his dignity in pursuing this resignation and the fact that he's resigned.
He remains a member of Fiji First. Social Democratic Liberal Party candidate Tanya Wanganiika is likely to fill the parliamentary seat left vacant by the resignation of opposition leader Sitiveni Rambuka. Electoral Commission Chair Suresh Chandra says they are currently working on the vacant position in Parliament, but it is likely to be filled by SADAPA member Tanya Wanganiika. Chandra confirms in a statement revealed that the Commission has received notification of the vacancy of a seat in Parliament occupied by Rambuka. This was delivered from the office of the Speaker of Parliament. Chandra says once the processes are complete, Parliament will then be notified accordingly. Opposition member Anare Chale has praised the government for its intensive effort in containing COVID-19. In his address in Parliament yesterday afternoon, Chale acknowledged the work done by the Ministry of Health, frontline workers and the discipline forces. Chale has also acknowledged the role of the non-governmental organizations and faith-based organizations in reaching out to needy families and raising awareness about COVID-19. Chale adds the country is still vulnerable to those coming in from COVID-19 impacted countries.
At this juncture, Mr. Speaker, sir, I wish to acknowledge the government in the successful containment of the virus in curtailing community transmission. I also wish to thank development partners for the development assistance received, especially to the Ministry of Health, contributing to our successes in containing the virus.
Over $30 million has already been spent on the development of the Wailolo Beach estate in Nandi. The company is fully owned by Hari Punja and Sons and will consist of 30 townhouses, which includes 14 three-bedroom facilities and 16 two-bedroom facilities in a gated community. The townhouse development will be built on Palm Beach Estate's 44-acre property. Company Chair Parmesh Chand says the initial phase is complete.
The subdivision and civil works, including subdivision of the property into lots at a saleable stage, has cost us in excess of $32 million. There would be a lot more investment from here on because the concrete and mortar would be now poured into ground by investors.
Up ahead, busy times for Sevens team and Silver football coach to stay on.
Oira na ngone no de nunu enda be singe ni mataka.
Mersi sunge da keno loma dina keno be karon.
Sakena ngau na mitaro bina no na baksa ngai ka wala loma taki na ngone. Dalabina oya o meliki.
Bulre oya wo Samuel Samuli.
Nama kikira enda be mataka.
Boniti kena bakarombuka.
Ni boy tiri kalima na miniti me ono kina tiri na kaloko. Ena radio Fiji 1 na ndomo ibiti.
Pinda na mataka dan ramai na singabo.
It will be a busy couple of months for the members of the National Sevens training squad. Coach Gareth Baber has lined up several tournaments to prepare the squad for the Olympics in Tokyo, Japan in June next year. Eleanor Turangaivu has more.
Members of the National Sevens training squad are actively participating in the local Sevens tournaments as replacement for the World Rugby tournaments that have been cancelled due to COVID-19 to prepare themselves for the upcoming Olympics.
As I said before, these tournaments can win us a gold medal. There's no other country in the world can have the level of competition that can be provided in Fiji. The issue that you have is it's just Fijian, and we don't play Fiji when we go to the Olympics. We play every other international team. National
Sevens coach Gareth Baber was in Tavioni last weekend to witness all 22 members of his squad play in different clubs at the Fiji Bita Wairiki Sevens. This weekend they are fielding two teams to play in the Combat Ulinakau Sevens in Nosori and then the Fiji Bita Mokani Sevens next week.
What I need to do is find methods and mechanisms when we can't get to play them, maybe in the World Series, that we can manufacture that here or model it here and get the players playing under pressure as if they were playing America or South Africa or New Zealand.
World Sevens Player of the Year Jerry Tuai says preparation is going well.
Some say it's a long way, but for us it's really short, about 6 months now. And it's been going really good. We've been camping for the past weeks. We just break camp and we came here to Wairiki, and I think we're on track. We're on track, no promises, but we are doing all the little things right.
The squad will have a break over Christmas and New Year before they resume their participation in the local tournaments. Fiji will be defending the gold medal in Tokyo in June. Eleanor Turangaivu, FBC Sports.
After winning his second title with Suva football, head coach Babs Khan has made his intentions clear. Khan has revealed his future plans with Suva, saying he wants to take the side to the next level. Aquila Dama has more.
Suva coach Babs Khan is not going anywhere and is sticking with the capital city side because there's still some unfinished business.
So still Suva. I mean, we just talk about some other issues that what I'm going to really do, because I have to go and do the youth development to set up a system that we could get in players from youth grades into our main team.
While Khan is firm on his plan, his friend and Nandi coach Kamal Swami is confident of his future.
We'll continue with this young side, and I'm sure we will do very well in coming years. So it's a 4-year plan, and I think we are working very well.
Swami has done wonders with the Jet Setters this season.
First year we have played semi-final and final, and we were in contention for the league, which is a positive sign for Nandi. And let's hope we continue well and do well in next season.
Nandi will now focus on next season's league, while Suva will have the CVC first up in 2 months' time. Aquila Dama, FBC Sports.
Netball Fiji is in its final process of naming a national coach for the Fijian Pearl squad. Netball Fiji Secretary Lucy Rokoura has confirmed 2 Australian coaches have been shortlisted and interviewed. The position was left vacant after Vicky Wilson ended her 2-year term contract last year. Rokoura says they are hoping to name the coach no later than February.
Currently, we are interviewing our national coach this week, so hopefully taking into consideration the relocation arrangements, we hope to have our national coach in place in February next year. There are currently 2 from Australia that are being interviewed and shortlisted.
Fiji Bowling has begun prepping for the 2021 season. After concluding its last tournament of the 2020 bowling calendar, the Master Pairs has now shifted their focus to the club tournaments and National Trips Championship next year. Suva Bowling Games coordinator Martin Fong says bowlers can expect a jam-packed season come the new year.
For the bowls calendar, that's the last tournament of the year. Master Pairs was eventually, it was supposed to be played in August, but then because of the COVID-19 we had to push tournaments forward. So this was the last tournament for the year in the bowls calendar, and we're going to start again second week of January to prepare for the next national tournament, which is the National Trips.
Looking at the weather, trough of low pressure remains slow-moving over the northeastern parts of Fiji. Associated cloud and showers affects the northern and eastern parts of the country. Meanwhile, a moist easterly wind flow prevails over the Fiji group. That is your FBC Morning News. Join us at 1 p.m. and 7 p.m. for our major bulletin. Remember, in times of crisis, you need factual news that you can trust. Stop believing fake news about the COVID-19 on social media. Fight misinformation by getting only the facts about the coronavirus from verified news sources like FBC's TV, radio, and digital media news. FBCnews.com.fj, keeping Fijians connected with the truth.
हमारे खूबसूरत देश फिजी में चाइल्ड अब्यूज की घटनाएं आए दिन बढ़ रही हैं।
क्यों बच्चों का मासूम बचपन अब्यूज का शिकार हो जाता है?
अपने बच्चों की सुरक्षा का खास ख्याल रखें।
उनसे बातचीत करें, उनके दोस्तों के बारे में जानें।
आज के बच्चे देश का भविष्य है। मैं दीप्ति
और मैं मोनिश,
आपके हमसफर। शामिल हो जाए हमारे साथ मंडे टू फ्राइडे
5:45 AM से 10 AM तक
रेडियो फिजी 2 देश की धड़कन पर।